Our guys are well coached, they play hard. So, we're going to have a big challenge again this coming Saturday. You think we're back over the series now. We've played the last 15 games. It's pretty much been down the middle, and home field really doesn't matter. It's down to the best team, the team that plays the best that given day. So, that's a challenge that's in front of us right now. Two parts to that. One, first of all, they execute really well up front. They do what they do. They've got their identities I kind of hinted at. They're very well coached. They know their scheme. And they do a good job of really executing what they do, and it's they put a lot of pressure on you in a lot of different ways. I think that's why the running attack. One of the reasons their running attack's good, and then secondly, he's a really good player. I don't know how down his luck is. I watch him on film. He's a really good player. He'll block. He runs tough, and then he'll also hurt you in the passing game as a receiver. So we got a lot of respect for him. We try to recruit him. I think he's a really good football player, and he'll be a big challenge for us.
They're also kind of like a wounded animal right now. They're 1-3. Can that make them even more dangerous?
They're always dangerous. If you look at our series with them historically, it's always been a tough game, and I'm sure they're disappointed right now. A lot of people in the country probably happy with where they're at. I think most of us want to get better right now, and we'd expect them. They're well coached. They got great young people on their team, and I expect them to come in here and fight really hard.
What do you mean? It's just another game. You got to be pumped up for it. We got to have all our attention on them, and stay focused. And last year, that was a nice little breakout point we had there too. Beating them by quite a bit. But it's a new year, new players. They got some new players. We got new players. Everybody's trying to step up. So really, we have to be focused on our keys and our details, and come into it just like any other game.
What I have to say about Northwestern is they kind of run the same stuff year to year, and that's like us because we run the same stuff year to year. And so we're going to be looking to go into the game with the same plans last year as establishing the run game and working from there.
So it's just a matter of execution in a week like this? You know what they're going to do, they know what you're going to do?
I would say so, yeah. We're both going out there to be physical, and our goal is, definitely to run the ball, especially with, what we have going on at wide receiver and skill position. So I would say our goal is to establish a run game early.
What have you seen from Northwestern on film? Pretty much the same thing you saw last year.
I don't think a program going to change anything over the year, but we know that they had a really good offense, a veteran quarterback coming back, veteran running back that can make plays, very elusive, and they got a couple receivers that can make plays as well. And we know that they're going to be ready to play coming in this Saturday.
Austin Carr, I think, leads the conference in catches and receiving yards. What have you seen? What's made him effective?
What makes him effective? I would say just his ability to make a play on the ball, and he's one of the possessive catchers, and they're one of the go-to guys. So that's going to be one of our key components: stopping the run as well, and stopping the ball and being in the air.
And Thorson kind of adds that dimension of that read option and doing some things like that.
Yeah, and they're very effective with the read option. We've seen a couple things with them read option with the running back and with the slot receiver as well. So they got guys that can move around, and we just got to stop that from happening.
They're experienced. They have very good skill guys. They just want to be a balanced offense, kind of like us. First and foremost, we're going to have to come out and stop the run. It's something we kind of take pride in here, and so we've got to get better at. So that's what we're going to be trying to do Saturday.
Their read option, they do some different things out of that. What have you seen from that on film, and what do you have to do to kind of neutralize that?
He's a really good athlete, tall, long-legged, he's got long strides. It's just going to have, assignment football. Anytime you got an option at all, everyone's got to do their job, and if you take care of that, we'll have a hat on the hat and be able to handle it.
These guys look a lot like what they looked like last year, Northwestern?
Yeah, nothing's really changed. Running back is back. He's very physical running back. Quarterback is huge, like 6'4", 230. Sorry if I'm correct. Offensive line, same as last year, big, physical, and can move off the ball.
It's always good.
Quarterback had a nice read option, touchdown against Nebraska. What do you guys have to protect against that?
Just keeping his guy contained. He can move in open space. We've seen that a lot. Big thing is just keeping this guy contained. That's all we can really do.
What have you seen from them on film? What do you expect from them defensively?
Northwestern, their defense is pretty good. The front seven, like their 4 D linemen, 3 linebackers, in my opinion, they're the best we've seen this year. Their 2 D tackles are very big, very strong, very physical. And their 2 inside linebackers, number 1 and 51, they're big, they're strong, and they're fast, and so they're pretty good players.
Yeah, I mean, there's always big play potential when you got backs and offensive line like that. I mean, 2 weeks in a row we've broke the first play of the second half with a big run. There's always that potential to break a big run in there when those guys are in there. But I don't think we go into any week thinking, oh, we should be able to run on these guys. We should, we're gonna do what we think gives ourselves the best chance to win. And if that's run the ball, we're gonna run it. And we're gonna throw it. We like to establish the run in any game plan. But it comes down to us doing our job, and as long as we're coming off the ball and making the right blocks, we should give ourselves the best opportunity to win the game.
I mean, going into each ball game, you always want to try and rip off explosive runs because those are the type of things that really they'll get points on the board and can help break the defense's will. And I think that Northwestern, they have a good defense, but I think that as long as we're executing and everybody's getting on blocks and the tight ends and receivers are blocking downfield, I think there is opportunities to obviously have explosive runs, and those are things that we obviously pride ourselves on, being able to rip off big runs so they're big momentum shifts in the ball game.